We got seniors for Bayview Christian School, Carter Ness, Gage Trice. Tell us about your big win over Odenton earlier this morning. He said
I wasn't even worried about it. Wasn't even really trying. I was sitting and everything. I knew we were going to win.
I'll be honest, it didn't look like that.
Well,
it looked like Chase Brown gave you guys a run for your money.
The crowd told me,
Oh, okay. Well, Carter, how close did you come to dunking?
very close.
I've watched the replay a couple times, and you were extremely close. Technically, it counts as a dunk.
Wait, how high did he jump? Did he jump high?
He was up there. His hand grabbed the rim. It was just that the ball was already in, like banking off the back rim as it went in. So it just wasn't a flush.
Technically, it was a dunk.
But it is technically a dunk, just not a slam dunk. Yeah.
I'm counting it. You guys
Yeah.
Now he's going to dunk on you.
And that would have to be in the championship game, guys, because you are just one win away from winning this thing. We'll find out who your opponent is this afternoon as Granite takes on Lighthouse to see who gets to take on the Seahawks for the trophy.
I saw the guys come in, but I didn't really get a good look at him.
They are a paint team. They probably would match up. We'd match up better with them than with Granite. Granite's speed, guard speed gets you guys, whereas Lighthouse has bigs, a lot of bigs.
You think we match up better with Lighthouse?
Yes, because you play a similar game, whereas Granite gives you guys fast guards give you guys trouble.
Lighthouse twice.
Yes, but one time when they were missing their big man, they only lost by 3, and their big averages 10 points a game, the coach said. So, and the other one was at Martinsburg, where their refs literally go to their church. So,
Completely biased. One of them came up to me and said they were biased. if you want to go upset, maybe I will remember the calls that if it would have gone your way.
yeah. So we are about just under 3 minutes away from the second half of this. Is a good game, guys. This Independent Woodlawn game. It was 8-1 Woodlawn at one point. Then Independent went on a run, and now Woodlawn has made it a 5-point game.
Honestly, I got my money on Woodlawn.
Really?
I think
Their only danger is if Ethan Tripp takes more fouls. He has 2 or 3 already.
I think they're way bigger. Like they don't have the rebounding to.
Who? Independent?
No, Woodlawn's way bigger, and Independent don't have the rebounding.
Have you seen Caleb Lee, number 17? He's dominated since he came in. He's walking across the logo right now.
You got number 10 and
10 has been good, and so has number 2, but number 17 already has like 4 buckets and several rebounds. Yeah, since he came in, the game changed.
pulled up on the side.
Sweet.
I'm hoping Independent pulls this out.
That's who our one viewer is. It's Micah. Good.
I'm hoping Independent pulls this out because they've lost every championship.
That's true. Independent oftentimes is the first team out.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
I'm hoping Woodlawn wins. Wait, this is for the third?
No, this is just the first game of the losers bracket. The winner of this game has to play the loser of today's game, Lighthouse and Granite. Well, they have to beat Lighthouse or Granite to get there. Whoever wins this game has to play the loser of Lighthouse Granite in order to have a shot at Odenton or Martinsburg. So, you think Odenton will beat Martinsburg?
Odenton was actually playing like number 2.
Number 2 can change a game.
But see, here's the thing, though. The thing about Odenton is small, whereas Workman can literally just pop it from deep on.
Yeah, true.
But I talked to
When he doesn't have Pierre Carter in the paint, they really don't have that much like paint.
Right.
I spoke with Lighthouse's coach, and he said the Martinsburg game yesterday was awful. Like, they didn't even shoot that many threes, and that's Martinsburg's game.
Yeah.
So it'll be. I think they were thrown off by the switch.
Yesterday they lost by it was 68 to 40
Yeah,
or
they were mad too because of the switch. But all right, we're inside a minute, getting ready for the second half. What's up, Tony? Chicken cheese tender biscuit. If Drew would hit the free throw line, but Drew didn't get that much playing time. When he went up for the dunk?
Yeah.
Oh my.
If Andrew hits a 3 in the next game, I'll yell at him.
I didn't quite do it like a Mike Breen bang, but I did say swish on Matt's 3.
If Lighthouse knocks out Granite, I'm gonna.
If you hit a 3 in the next game, I'll stand up and yell chicken cheese tender biscuit.
I'll do it too right on the live stream, bro. Yeah, I know.
Live stream.
Yeah. I was close. I almost did like a Mike Breen bang. Instead I said swish when Matt hit his 3. And I think I might have gotten hype on Nate's 3 too. I can't remember what I said. I know on Matt's 3 I went swish and like pounded the wall. But I'll have to get a Mike Breen bang in here at one point. Bang!
You gotta do the arm flex.
Yes.
blast.
All right, here we go. The second half, 29-24, Independent. We had some fun at halftime interviewing Carter Gage, talking to a bunch of people. It's a fun environment here at Granite Baptist School hosting this tournament. First time it's been a 3-day tournament. This is not the last day of the tournament, and it's not the first either. Interesting. Yeah, because both of us thought that he had a pretty good impact. Well, here's Tripp. Inside to Ventura to Campbell. To Tripp for 3. In and off the rim. Nathan Kirby was in foul trouble early. Brown has Jerome Farrell wide open, and he hesitated. Farrell ran towards the side, and the pass went right out of bounds.
I really thought that was off of Ventura.
No, he just missed. Independent bringing the press. Nice pass out to Aiden Tripp. Aiden Tripp back to Ventura. Nice dribbles to get around Cisco. Finds Ethan Tripp. Ethan Tripp goes right. Nice swing pass to Aiden Tripp. Aiden takes a look. He has his brother down low, and that's knocked away by Kirby, and it'll stay Woodlawn ball. Tripp inbounds to Campbell. Campbell takes a look, finds Tripp. Nice little step. Back to Tripp. Aiden Tripp for 3. Just off. Long pass by Kirby. It's for Farrell. Oh, Brown saves it, but right to Aiden Tripp. And Woodlawn goes the other way, almost stolen by Brown. But Ethan Tripp nearly got called for the reach there. And Tripp hits the floater. It's a 3-point game. I thought he extended his arm there to give himself some space, but no offensive called. Brown with his team up by 3. Swing pass down low. Here's a 3 from Kirby off the rim. And a foul. Is that Nathan Kirby again? Another foul on Nathan Kirby, and that is 5. That is 5. He has fouled out less than 2 minutes into the third quarter. And here comes Lee. I don't think Coach Kirby wanted to bring Lee in, but Nathan Kirby, that could have been his last action of this tournament. If Woodlawn can pull this out, that would be it for Nathan Kirby.
Huge foul. Big
It really was, and an unnecessary one. I think 2 or 3 of his have been unnecessary. So not very disciplined basketball from Independent. That one bounces around off of Aiden Tripp, and it's Independent ball.
Sounded like Aiden Tripp just jammed his finger there.
It did. That was a hard pass from Campbell.
Sounded like one of the finger
Brown right at the logo. Bounce pass to Kirby. Inside, and a whistle. Got 3 seconds called on. And for some reason they hit the buzzer. I really don't know why.
Ref's time.
They might be double checking to see if that was 5 fouls on Kirby. Their book might show 4. So we got a slight delay here.
There's some discussion going on.
They're double checking the books.
Definitely on the foul count for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is tough. If Kirby's out this early, he was their main rotation off the bench. You look at that Independent bench, nobody looks like they really want to come in.
The only one who's close is
Not out, so that's what causes the has.
Long discussion here. This is like an NHL offside review.
the thing I find interesting about this tournament is that Granite also keeps a book, and Granite is technically the book to go by.
Well, yeah, it's the official like ABCS book. You'll need to speak up when you talk because I'll extend the mic out as much as I can, but oh, please don't do that. This is a tight booth that we have here. We don't need to make it any tighter and uncomfortable.
Discussion's still ongoing, and this is a big call. If he did foul,
Sam Burris,
big thing.
offensive superstar for the Seahawks, who hit a shot against Woodlawn yesterday, and the place went nuts.
He had 2 shots, right?
1, right?
Just 1?
I saw it live.
It was wet like water.
It was wet like butter. He said.
It was like
What a comment.
It was nice. I was in his car at the Chinese place waiting for our food, and I was like, let's go. Yes. I got hype.
You should have. Yeah, you
Looks like they might have confirmation that he does have 5 fouls. He remains on the bench.
Yeah, or at least 4. We'll see if he comes back in. All right, we resume play.
Oh, what a steal.
Farrell almost got the steal, but here goes Ethan Tripp. Nice little crossover. He goes up. Euro. Oh, floater won't fall. Gets his own board. off the window. Ventura tied up, apparently. Jump ball. It'll be independent ball.
Just making
Yep. Making him second guess the shot.
second guesses or just extend this a little more than you wanted to. Just the teammate.
I'm definitely sitting the next few games. Standing with that hurt my legs. Ventura. Knocked away. And it went off him. Independent with a couple of forced errors on Woodlawn here. We're a little out of sync.
Yeah, very much so.
Have we had a point yet in this since the last stoppage? No, not since that delay to check the fouls. Have we had a point? So let's see if either team can get back on track. Brown, bounce pass down to Farrell. Farrell, nice swing pass to Lee. Knocked away by Ventura, but yeah, that's going to be a foul. Yeah, that's an easy call as he reached. Sought Cisco inbound. Oh, he had Kirby wide open underneath, but didn't see it. Farrell takes a dribble, goes corner, looking for somebody, bounces inside to Cisco. Cisco with the jumper, and it rolls in off the rim. 5-point game. Cisco hitting those spot-up jumpers. Ethan Tripp, swing pass to Wes Campbell. Campbell tied up. It's a jump ball, and this time it's Woodlawn's.
Independent trying to tighten up on defense just a little bit.
Yep. Tripp inbounding to his brother, Aiden. Aiden takes a dribble. Nice little move. Looking for somebody. Finds his brother. Mid-range. Floater off the window. Ventura with the rebound, and the bucket will count as he's fouled.
Big bucket there and then one.
Yep. Ventura's done a good job on the offensive boards.
I'm sorry, 2-point game.
Yeah, he has a chance to make it a 2-point game here. It's a 3-point game right now. 31-28 Independent. Ventura. In and out of the rim. And Lee has the board. Brown. Little over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter here. Independent versus Woodlawn. Brown spots it up for three. Missed the rim. Oh, nice board by Cisco. Floater goes.
Back to a 5-point game.
Here goes Campbell. Campbell to Tripp. Tripp goes up. Floater long. Jumper. Drains it. 3-point game again. Independent going right to left. 33-30. 2 team fouls so far for Independent. There's a three. Bang! Logan Brown. Told you I'd get one in. Campbell. Down low, and that evades Tripp. Goes out of bounds.
Smacked the girl in the face.
Did he? That's why if you're sitting on the end line, you've got to pay attention at these
What
games.
happens when you're scrolling through Instagram.
Here's Brown, who just hit a big triple.
Oh, that's a move.
And a moving screen called. Yep, moving screen on Scott Cisco there.
So they count those as fouls?
They called it a block. That's 3 now on Independent. 1 on Woodlawn so far in the second half. And again, Woodlawn got in foul trouble early and let Independent score a lot of points at the line. There's a foul on Lee as Tripp went all the way to the rim.
Almost got all ball there by Lee.
Yeah, first foul on Lee, who's done a good job. (36-30) Independent leads. But that's 4 fouls on them early here in the third. Woodlawn seeing if they can make them pay. Tripp hits the first.
A quick script from the first half.
Yep.
Early foul trouble early now.
It's Independent with the foul trouble early, especially on Nathan Kirby, who I believe is out of this game. Tripp hits both. 4-point game. 3:59 to go in the third. Brown takes a look, finds Cisco. Back to Brown. Brown, swing pass. Farrell for 3. Off long and grabbed by Joel Tabar. Campbell, nice pass to Tripp, who grabs it in stride. He'll go all the way to the rim, and he makes it. 2-point game as Woodlawn
Warmed up now in the third quarter.
program. And a timeout called by Independent, and Woodlawn feeling it right now. What? Caleb Lee. Wait, who?
Number 7. For
Number
Woodlawn.
7 for Woodlawn? That's Ethan Tripp.
Yes, but
Yeah.
you keep calling him Tripp, and he's like, Ethan.
5 for Independent. Logan Brown. 2-point game. Woodlawn coming on strong here. Looks like it was a full timeout because we haven't heard the first buzzer yet.
Ethan Tripp making himself known here.
Yes. Where their offense ran through, but he has really proven it here in the second half.
Third quarter.
There's a happy Granite fan walking by, even though their girls' team lost. Their guys' team won yesterday. Their girls' team lost a heartbreaker. Chance at a buzzer beater to win it and blocked at the last second by the Lighthouse.
I'm wondering if the guys' team is going to suffer the same fate.
Against Lighthouse?
Yeah.
We'll see. That game at 3, we will definitely be calling that one. Miller Flow Vlogs can collab with us. Yep, Brown with another 3. I was dreaming about collaborating with Miller Flow Vlogs. I'm sorry. All right, Ethan Tripp, swing pass. Joel Tabar back inside to Ventura. It's off the window, bounces around, and it's Independent ball. Cisco to Brown. He's hit 2 clutch triples here in the third to give him a little breathing room.
Pull it.
Brown looks again. Cisco wanted to shoot under pressure. Brown takes a step, swings it out. Kirby for 3. It's off the mark. Cisco with the steal, with the save, but again, he just likes jumping on the wall, apparently. I think Cisco wants to be Spider-Man.
To be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Scott.
He may want to be careful with that because people broke their legs like that.
I know.
Spider system.
Campbell to Tripp. Tripp in the corner. Gets it under control. Double teamed. Finds Tabar. Tabar over to Ventura. Puts the ball on the floor. Finds Tripp. For 3. Short. Lee looks up. Has a man. It's Brown. Brown challenges Tripp. Brown for the layup, and he makes it.
Good pass by Lee on the fast break.
Yeah, and with Tripp sitting at least 3 fouls, he had to play it safe there. It's a 7-point game, Independent leading 41-34. Tripp bounces inside to Ventura. He had Green, went for it, but a great block by Cisco.
Off his forehead.
And that one went off. Did that go off Daniel's face and out of bounds?
Daniel's forehead. He
Wow.
pulled a Scott Sterling.
So we have Scott Cisco and Scott Sterling, apparently. Here's Brown.
That's really one way to put your head in the game.
Out to Cisco, or Kirby. Bounces inside, stolen by Tripp. He's got Campbell to his left. He wants to take it all the way himself. Tough shot. And battled for and grabbed by Cisco. Nice long pass ahead to Farrell. All kinds of time, and he lays it in. Independent pulling away with the fast break here. It's now a 9-point game. And a timeout called by Woodlawn. At one point they had this game down to 2, and now it's 9.
I think Woodlawn realized that.
The conditioning's really starting to show on Woodlawn's part.
Well, the part of the problem is they have to keep their starters in all game. And Coach Kirby's been able to rotate in Lee as well as Ben Kirby. Now, with Nathan Kirby out with fouls, they don't have as many options, but Woodlawn has to play their starters almost the whole game.
Yes, they do.
We've seen Aiden Tripp just a little bit.
You can tell on the fast break right now it's hurting Woodlawn mightily. This game was just a 3-point game. That was
And Independent has tightened up their defense recently, still sitting at just 4 fouls for the half, as early in this quarter they were at 4. So they've tightened it up, playing more disciplined.
Yeah, that last play, Independent, a 3-on-0 fast break. That's rough to be on Woodlawn right now, down 9.
Yeah, they were feeling it after they made it a 2-point game, but Independent's really calmed things down.
We'll see if maybe they pull off the pressing.
Yes.
Get beat on it pretty good.
Once again, at the end of this game, it'll be the Lady Seahawks and the Odenton Eagles. The Lady Eagles, yes. Question. because I do believe that the Braves in Indian culture are only boys, and yet Granite has the Lady Braves. So I'm a little confused about that, but that's why on the program I didn't put Lady Braves. I wasn't sure if that's what they went by or not. But it's cool. Here's Campbell to inbound, to Tripp.
Kyle, can I see that paper?
Ethan Tripp. He's got James Downs who's checked in. He played early in the first quarter, but hasn't played much since. Campbell, swing pass to Lee, or Green. Green out to Tripp. He's got all kinds of time. Spots up the jumper. It's rebound by Downs, and it won't go. Battled for it. Ventura battles for it. Finds Campbell. Campbell goes up. He's blocked. Lee with the big block, and now Brown. Nice handles to get under control. Lays it. Oh, he's off. Good pressure from Downs coming back. Tripp crosses over. Looking for something.
Good hustle by Brown to get back on defense there.
It was. Tripp to Campbell. He hit one big three earlier in the first half, but he hasn't shot since. Has Tripp. Under pressure from Brown. Nice move by Tripp. Gets for the reverse! And it goes! Oh, all kinds of speed from Brown as he catches Woodlawn sleeping. He took it all the way from the logo in.
Respond to that. Come on.
We've seen that several times this game, just his speed alone.
Yep. Maybe Woodlawn a little thrown off celebrating Tripp's shot.
And the fast break points.
Yep. Eli Green out to Campbell. Campbell takes a dribble, looking for something inside Ventura. Good defense from Lee. Ventura over Lee. Wouldn't go. Cisco gets the board. 20 seconds to go in the third. 45-36. Long pass to Brown. Brown for the layup. He makes it. Brown's having himself a half, Kyle.
Fast break speed.
Apparently, point guards named with the last name Brown are having good days. Jerome Farrell. Floater won't go, in and out. 3 seconds to go. Ventura looking for something. Tripp gets to the logo but couldn't get the shot off. Throws it up anyway. Oh, my! If only that would have counted. The underhand granny shot from the logo
Impressive, but
falls in, but unfortunately on the scoreboard does not count.
And the fact that it made the clink sound.
It did. The rims here like clink if you hit them at all, and it had that clink. It wasn't a swish.
No, it was a swish. When you hit a swish. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes a little clink.
I didn't think like when Matt hit his three, it was all net.
Well, sometimes it
Yeah.
does, sometimes it doesn't.
I thought it hit a little bit of the back rim.
notice something about that third quarter. I can't speak right now. It doesn't look like the absence of Nathan is affecting Independent too much as of this point right now.
No, in fact, it
may
almost helped them
help them.
because Lee was on the bench to start the quarter, came back in, and again, he's just been one of their best players. Although
his
Brown had
presence
himself a
alone.
quarter.
Causing
Brown with the defense and on the fast break, he had at least double-digit points in that quarter.
just that little adjustment they have to make.
As we're joined by Drew, let's get a look at him. Drew, do you expect to play in the championship game much?
Probably not.
Probably not. Well, you never know. And I promise that if you hit a three, I will yell chicken cheese tender biscuits. All right.
It's an inside joke, by the way.
Yes, back to the action.
Brown with three. No, just short.
Oh, what a block! But then it bounces off him out of bounds. Daniel Ventura with a big block, but bounced again off him out of bounds. Cisco to Brown. Brown dribbles right. Bounce pass to Kirby. That one goes off of Ventura again, and it stays independent ball. They're up
They're all over
47.
the court right now.
47-36. 7:39 to go in this final quarter. If Woodlawn loses this, they are done. If Independent loses this, they are done.
Neither one of these teams have a chance of winning a tournament, right? Like,
Yeah, no, the best they can play for is the consolation trophy, which is actually bigger than the second place trophy, believe it or not. Because it's not considered third place, it's considered winning the consolation tournament. So that's kind of interesting. But in order to get there, if they win, whichever team wins is going to have to face the loser of Lighthouse Granite next. So it's a tough matchup. And then if they can beat them, they would have to play the winner of Martinsburg Odenton. So not an easy matchup.
Brown, a rare mistake there.
Yeah.
Travel.
40
First turnover of the game frame.
47-36, Woodlawn down, looking for something. Ethan Tripp looking for something. He can't find anything. Dribbles left. Trying to open up the defense. Finds James Downs for 2. Missed everything and saw it. Cisco has it, and there goes Brown. So quick on the fast break. Goes up with the left, and he puts it in. Another bucket for Logan Brown. Tripp moving left to right. You can see Woodlawn getting a little tired. They've had to have their starters in most of the game. Tripp trapped, and Brown with the steal. Under pressure, and he finds Farrell. Nice pass. Farrell. Oh, he crosses over twice, but then a travel. Oh, Farrell. All kinds of moves to get by 2 defenders, but couldn't get the pass down to the baseline. Independent has pulled away here. It's 49-36. At one point in the third, this was a 2-point game. Here's Tripp. Misses. Eli Green goes up. Missed. Green again. Down to the floor with the ball. That's a travel. Because if he gets up, he's going to have to take the ball with him. So. Press coming from Woodlawn here as they try to claw back in this one.
Did you see when Carter was on his knees and still got it?
He kept it dribbling. Here's Farrell. Bounce pass to Brown, and he's got Lee wide open. He swings it back to Farrell. Farrell dribble to his right to Cisco. Independent content to let the clock run here. Brown bodied. No call. And stolen by James Downs, who has Tripp. What a pass. And Tripp, oh, he's stuffed by Brown. What a defensive play.
Wait for Brown to get back on.
Cisco for 3 for the dagger. Missed. Campbell to Tripp. Spins away from Brown. Brown reaches. Oh, what a crossover from Tripp for the 2. Banks off the window, and there goes Brown again. Brown, what a half for him. Cisco, oh, what a pass. Lee just missed the layup. James Downs on the fast break. Good defense from Ben Kirby. Swings it back to Eli Green. Back for Downs, stolen by Cisco, or Kirby. No, it is Cisco. No, it's Kirby. I can't tell.
Third travel in the fourth quarter already by
Independence uniforms, especially with those 2 players, they tuck them in, and the numbers are kind of low on the jersey, so I kind of lose the numbers sometimes. And Cisco and Kirby kind of look a little, no, they're not. 14 and 11 are brothers. They're the Kirby brothers, but Cisco is not brothers, but he kind of looks like them a little bit. Yeah, 14 and 11 are brothers. 14 and 11 are, yeah. That's the coach's sons. Yeah. No, it's Ben. No, Ben and Nathan Kirby. But I think the one Kirby was only old enough to be on the soccer team, and that's why they called him Kirby, just because it was his last name. I do, but I can't share it. You can ask Mr. Turner. He's probably over by the office. I mean, I could throw my hotspot on if you want, but I don't know if it'll be any good. I could try.
We have confirmation. Nathan Kirby back in the game. As well as Nolan Butler has come in for Lee as well.
If only I could remember my password for that. Back to the action. Here's James Downs. Jumper won't go.
Nathan Kirby has come back in the game.
Okay, so it wasn't 5 fouls.
Number 21, Nolan Butler.
Oh, what a battle from Ventura to lay it in. Oh, here come on the fast break. Farrell. Not sure what happened there. Lost the handle. Brown spots up for 3. Off the back rim. And Joel Tabar has it, and he has Tripp, but didn't wait for the ball to get there. Kirby to Brown. Takes it back outside. 4:47 to go. 49-38. Independent up 11. Shot from Farrell from the corner. Down the 3. 52-38. Campbell to Downs. Wanted to shoot, instead hits Campbell. Campbell takes a dribble, inside to Tripp. Floater, won't go. Rebound, long. Off the hands of who's 21? Butler?
Nolan Butler, yeah.
Nolan Butler. And bounces to Logan Brown. Who's off? Lee and Ben Kirby are off.
Yeah. Nathan Kirby.
There's a pick from Cisco. Brown for 3. Little long. Grabbed by Tripp. He looks up. He's got to take on Cisco and Brown. Tripp holds it. Pressure from Brown. Tabar takes a dribble, goes baseline, off the hands of Butler, and stays there.
Their phone getting that much.
Widescreen. Tripp to Tabar. Jumper. Nice rebound by Ventura, who goes up strong and lays it in. Press from Woodlawn. They're down by 8 or 12. Sorry, I looked at the numbers wrong there. Oh, pass inside to Butler, and he could not handle it. Didn't look like that hard of a pass, but Butler might have taken his eyes off it.
Let's go!
And they checked him out fast as Ben Kirby comes right back in. Campbell to the corner, and Tripp couldn't get it. Time running out on Woodlawn here. Zach?
Zach.
Who's Zach?
Wait, number 11.
Brown right back in after 3 seconds.
Number 11 for Independent?
Yeah.
Ben. Here goes Brown. Oh, nice bounce pass to Lee. He's fouled by Tabar. Nathan Kirby.
Oh.
Yeah. There's Nate, and Ben, yeah. And Coach Joe Kirby, their dad.
Nate, Ben, and Joe.
Yep. No, they checked it, and it was only 4. Lee misses the first free throw. No, it was a mistake. He only had 4. That's what that whole delay was, to check it, and then they just kept him out so he didn't make any more mistakes. So Lee at the line missed the first, and a violation called on Nathan Kirby. It's like he can't do anything right this game. But his team is winning.
It's only 12. Come on. You got this.
Ethan Tripp to Wesley Campbell for 3. Did not get the bank that time. And a double dribble for us there. Good defense by Eli Green. If Woodlawn could get a 3 here or a bucket, they could make it interesting.
Need a big bucket here, big bucket.
They absolutely need a bucket, and then they got to get some press points here. Tabar to Tripp for 3. This could be big. It's long, but rebounded by Tabar. Missed. Ventura over everyone. Lays it in. 10-point game.
Way to go, Ace.
Long pass ahead. Kirby takes a look. Bounce pass back to Brown. Woodlawn needs a stop here. A 3 would be devastating. And Kirby looking to deliver it. It's short. Goes. Oh, Lee with a great hand. Farrell for 3. Just long. Grabbed by Lee. Lee goes up strong. Oh! And Tripp grabs the ball. Tripp on the fast break. Missed. Ventura goes up strong. Up. Ventura gets his own board. Puts it in. And he's chance for a 3-point play. What a play by Ventura to block the ball, send Tripp ahead, and then he got his own rebound and was fouled.
Go Ace.
Miller once again trying to make his presence felt. You're bringing this game back to where it should be.
Timeout by Coach Kirby and Independent. It's an 8-point game.
You get it?
What?
Way to go, Ace.
Ace? Oh, Ventura. I get it now, yes. Worst nickname ever from Drew. Calling Daniel Ventura Ace Ventura. Oof. Broof. 2:30 to go, and it's an 8-point game. Woodlawn has had times where they've gotten close. Independence had the ability to pull away, but let's see what happens. Either way, Woodlawn fighting for their season right now. Independent.
30 seconds is enough time to come back. It's a long time in the fourth quarter.
Independent trying to get their first win of the tournament. Woodlawn trying to get their first win of the tournament. Winner of this game faces the loser of Lighthouse Granite. Not a fun matchup. Of course, Granite was the 1 seed. They gave that seed to Lighthouse so that Lighthouse wouldn't have to travel an extra day. It's a very sportsman, Christian thing to do.
That was the point.
That was the point. Granite gave up their 1 seed for Lighthouse so that Lighthouse wouldn't have to do an extra night in a hotel, and Lighthouse was having vehicle trouble. They were going to bring vans or something, but they had to bring a bus. I don't know why. And Granite was willing to do it, so Martinsburg wasn't happy about it, but they would have had to play Granite either way.
Yeah.
If they somehow beat Lighthouse, they would be playing Granite next. So it just switched which order it was. Here's Ventura looking for the 3-point play, and he's got it. It's a 7-point game. Woodlawn not going away. No press. Brown, who's had himself a second half. Almost stolen by Ventura, but now he's got Kirby. Kirby crossing over, looking for something. Goes baseline. Pulls up.
Ventura playing.
Back to Brown. Campbell all over him. Campbell. Oh, and they forced the backcourt. Campbell picks the ball up, swings it to Tripp. Tripp at the three-point line, and he lost the handle, but it did go off an independent player.
Brown.
What a play by Campbell to force the backcourt.
One off Brown, one off his foot.
Went off Brown's foot as he went towards the corner. So Tabar to inbound in a 7-point game. Tabar to Campbell. Takes it. Nice little pass to Tripp. Jumper won't go. Off the hands of Ventura. Saved by Tripp. Tripp goes down baseline. Tripp for the reverse. Just missed. Off the hands of Ventura. Tabar goes up. It's off. Ventura tied up by Kirby.
Woodlawn ball.
And it's Woodlawn ball off the tie-up. Woodlawn not quitting on this game, and you love to see it.
Hard right now by Woodlawn.
They were the worst seed here, the 7 seed, against the 3 seed. Oh, what a block by Jerome Farrell on Campbell. And now Independent. Oh, a travel forced. And it was Nathan Kirby again, Kyle. It's like, what did he eat for breakfast?
The ball does not like him right now.
No. Unfortunately, Nathan Kirby has had a rough game. A lot of fouls, unforced errors. But watch, he'll hit like a dagger 3.
Nathan Kirby coming out of the game.
Now there he goes to the bench. Something's off with him today. Usually one of their more reliable shooters. Tabar, inbound, punched away by Cisco. Good defense from Cisco there. He had Tripp coming right underneath the basket. Tabar looking again. Woodlawn, a minute 40 to go, 7-point game. Tabar, bounce pass to Ventura. Jumper! He drains it! What a shot by Ventura, and it's a 5-point game. Here comes Independent the other way. Pressure from Campbell on Brown. Bounce pass down low. Here's Kirby with the jumper. It's long and grabbed by Tripp. A minute 20 to go. Here goes Tripp down the right side on Cisco. Drives in. It's long. Grabbed by Tabar. But it bounces out of his hands and it'll be Independent ball. So the
5-point game.
the big stop by Woodlawn goes to waste. But now trying to inbound it and they get it to Brown. Nice pass from Cisco. Brown down the right side. Pulls back. And a moving screen on Cisco again.
That's a bad time to take that call right there.
Yep, Coach Kirby can't believe it. It's a moving pick, and Coach Kirby doesn't like it. And now Cisco wants an explanation as well. And the ref's doing a good job of giving the explanations here. Not really, they're letting the players respectfully ask about it.
We're about to get a random technical here.
Yeah.
That'd be huge.
I think in past Independent teams, they had some players that were a little bit more emotional. This younger team under Coach Kirby has done a good job staying inside themselves, not getting lost in the moment here. And they still have a 5-point lead. I don't know why Pastor White's laughing at me.
He's laughing at us.
Why are you laughing at us, Pastor?
What?
It's quality.
You want our 0 viewers to see you mocking us?
Yeah, right. People will go back and watch it later.
Yeah.
Please leave a comment on this video and say, Pastor White, please stop laughing.
Yeah. 109 to go. A 5-point game. 52-47. The one thing to notice, though, Kyle, Independent has 16 fouls. Woodlawn only 2. If Woodlawn can earn one more foul, they'll be at the line on anything.
Right now, with 1 minute left, that would be the best case scenario.
That mic really sensitive.
Ventura.
He's been amazing in this fourth.
You'll sound really faded. Tabar for 3. Off the rim. Eli Green battling for it, but it's grabbed by Kirby. Kirby, swing pass, stolen by Ventura. Ventura, under pressure, finds Tabar. Tabar for the floater, it's long. He gets his own rebound. Tabar, spot up jumper, blocked by Lee. Ventura goes up, he's fouled.
Ventura has just been a force to be reckoned with in this fourth.
A 3-point game as Daniel Ventura went up strong for another time in this quarter.
Ventura will not be denied in this fourth quarter.
With 48 seconds to go, I did not expect myself to get this hype in this game, but I am feeling it right now.
Woodlawn was down by 12.
And Ventura drains the free. It's a 2-point game. 46 seconds. Here goes Brown, and he's fouled by Campbell.
He didn't touch him. And that's 7
He was
fouls.
bumped by. No, they only have 3. It's Independent that has 7.
I know. I'm saying Independent has 7 fouls. So if
Woodlock in the basket on camera for Gage's hype.
Coach Kirby trying to will his team to get a bucket here. Woodlawn trying to get the steal. And the refs tell Joel that he has to give some space to Scott Cisco here. He's got Lee posting up Green. Cisco, long pass, and that's going into the... Woodlawn's going to get the ball with 44 seconds to go.
Independent almost imploding here the last 2 minutes of the game.
Woodlawn is going to have a chance here to tie the game or better. Nathan Kirby coming in for Scott Cisco. A little bit of height.
So might be a little upset.
Yeah, and a little bit of height. He was not happy with that moving screen call, and that really has changed things. 44.3 to go. And what has been a great fourth quarter comeback for Woodlawn, looking to send Independent home.
But the ref's discussing something.
Woodlawn with all the momentum, all the pressure. And the pressure has to be on Independent, who have the lead for most of this half.
Pressure's for sure on Independent.
Woodlawn has not led since the first quarter,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Up double digits in the fourth.
But they have a chance here to either tie it or take the lead. Here's Ethan Tripp. Under 50 seconds to go. He's got Campbell to his left and finds him. Campbell looks around, finds Tripp. Tripp guarded by Brown. Swing pass to Tabar. Tabar drives in. Jumper. It's off. Grabbed by Ben Kirby. 30 seconds. Pass to Brown. Brown. A reach call on Daniel Ventura. That'll stop the clock at least for Woodlawn. Not a bad foul when you have some to give.
Independent at 7 fouls right now.
Yeah, they can't afford to take one. Woodlawn can give 2 more. Nathan Kirby on the inbound. 26.5 to go in a 2-point game here at the tournament. Nice pass to Brown. Brown with Lee guarding him. It's grabbed by Lee, and he lays it in. A 4-point game. Independent leads. Woodlawn needs a bucket and a timeout called. Timeout called by Woodlawn. 18.7 seconds to go.
Huge bucket by Lee there.
That is a huge bucket. A great pass inside from Kirby to find Brown with speed, who had a nice little bouncer to Lee.
Woodlawn again, 2 fouls to give here.
Eli Green did good on the defense, but he got his own rebound. That's the thing. Green's done a good job battling, but he doesn't have the height advantage that Lee has. And Lee with a clutch bucket. Might be our player. I don't know, Brown would probably be the player of the game at this point. But Lee has definitely made his presence felt. And if we had an anti-player of the game,
The scoreboard just shut off.
it might be Nathan Kirby. But he got the assist there. And yes, the scoreboard just said goodbye.
The scoreboard just was like...
The scoreboard
"Nah, I'm
just
done."
pieced out on us. Oh, there it is.
I think something happened there because like the front thing that
Yeah.
see the point that's on. That
They lost power or something. Somebody's charging their phone and overloaded the circuit.
too many. It's like on the like cartoons and stuff when they have that long charging block and there's a bunch of cords plugged.
Yeah, they've jury rigged the power. They've overloaded one outlet with 6 power strips. It's Woodlawn's ball with 18 seconds to go. They're down by 4. They had a chance. They had the jumper from Tabar, but it was contested. He missed. Kirby got the board. They drew the foul, and then they scored off the inbound. 4 seconds to go. Eli Green wide open underneath the basket, but now Lee goes to guard him. You know they're going to try to get it to Tripp, but it's to Tabar. 18 seconds. Ventura lost the ball. Farrell is fouled and makes the ball. And that should do it, folks. Jerome Farrell with the steal. He's fouled, and he'll have a chance to really ice this game if he makes this free throw. It's a 2-possession game at the least right now.
What a clutch steal. Independent needed that to seal this game away. That's pretty
Hand me
much
my
gonna do
Fiji
it.
water next to you.
Woodlawn had all the momentum, but Independent. Thanks, Drew. Showing some fortitude here. And out goes Ventura. Oh, was that 5 on Ventura? Ventura just fouled out, I believe. But did he give it all, or did he give it all here in this fourth quarter?
He willed this team back. Him and Ethan.
Farrell to close this game out. Off the front of the rim, grabbed by Lee. He goes up, missed. Gets his own rebound and a travel.
11 seconds.
11 seconds. Let's see if Woodlawn can at least get a shot. If they can hit a 3 and a steal, they have a chance.
Agreed.
It's 2-possession game. Tabar to Tripp. Tripp with 11 seconds. Finds Tabar. Tabar crossing over. Finds Aiden Tripp. Off his hands, he stepped out of bounds. And that should do it. 5 seconds to go.
What a huge
Independent to inbound. Nathan Kirby to Brown. Brown on the fast break. Spins off and runs the clock out. Independent gets the win in a hard-fought battle. I did not expect that good of a battle. The way it looked at halftime, I didn't expect it to be that close, but a 6-point win for Independent, but it was within one shot of being tied just a few moments ago.
That team all the way back to within 2 into that game.
We will be back in about 10 minutes for the Lady Seahawks and the Lady Eagles of Odenton.